Hello. In this video, we're going to be looking at management processes and more specifically at operations. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at what the key business functions are. Now, there's four main areas of a business. That is operations, which is what we're going to be looking at in this video, but deals with the production of those goods and services. We've got marketing, which deals with the methods involved in selling the products. We've got finance, which deals with sourcing the funds and the accounting side of the business, and we've got human resources, which deals with the relationship that a worker or an employee has with the business. So firstly, operations management. Now this refers to the business's processes that involve transformation or simply production. Now there's two things that can really come out of production here. There's tangibles, which are goods that can be touched, or intangibles, which are more services that cannot be touched. However, there are some products that could be both tangible and intangible, where there's a use of both goods and services in them. Now there's three stages to the production process. Stage one is actually getting the inputs. So the things you need that go in to make the product. So that's going to be your material inputs. So raw material, wood, steel, rubber, plastic, whatever it may be that you need to make your product. Capital equipment, which is the machinery involved in changing those raw materials into something else. Labor, which is the employees. Information, the actual skills and know-how on how to use that equipment and how to use that raw material. Time, obviously things take time, so you need to factor in the fact that producing something does take time, so it doesn't instantly happen. And money, okay, being able to purchase those materials, being able to purchase the equipment, being able to pay the employees as well. Now, once you've got all your inputs, you can move to stage two of the production process, which is the actual transformation stage. Now, in the manufacturing process, you can really come out with two different types of things here. You can either create elaborately transformed manufactures, or ETMs, which are highly processed, highly valued, which may be things like computers or cars or televisions. Or you can create simply transformed manufactures, or STMs, which are then further processed into other things. Now they have a very low value added. These are things like steel bars, screws, circuit boards. By themselves, they're not worth a lot, but when you then put them together with other things, they come together to transform into something that is of great value instead. In services, so that was for a good, but in services, the transformation process is a lot less visible. However, it still goes through those inputs of time, money, know-how, labor. The transformation stage of it may be based on the knowledge of someone. So if they're an accountant, the knowledge of how to do accounts. And then you move on to stage three, which is the output, the final product. Now, these are essentially the end result of a business's efforts. So the product, the good or service that is provided to the consumer in the end. So you start with a bit of iron ore. It gets transformed into a simply transformed manufacture, an STM, which may be a steel bar. It is then processed further into other items, which then comes out to be a car, and the car is the output. So the product that is provided to the consumer at the end. Well, I hope this very brief introduction to operations as a management process has given you enough information in understanding how it works going through the three stages. Thank you.